Hey folks, I'm Mysterious JG and welcome back to Let's Play WWE 2K15 2K Showcase Mode Hustle, Loyalty, Disrespect. So far, John Cena's only win is a win over a previously weakened Rey Mysterio Jr., aka Rey Mysterio, when he's in WWE. Begging the question, has John Cena lost what made him tick? Is he worth a damn anymore? Because he's already lost to CM Punk twice. Well, that's just me being full of crap and messing around. Because CM Punk's actually not in a good way either. Player 1 is now Alberto Del Rio, which suggests things are about to go poorly for CM Punk, who just got powerbombed by WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash. Wasn't Hall of Famer at the time. Big Daddy Cool Diesel came in and, jackknifed CM Punk right after his match, and Alberto Del Rio is here to cash his money in the bank. Let's see how this is going to go. Oh man, I was actually going to just pin him right there. I didn't even... Look, he's like completely devastated. I didn't think he was going to get up at all. So this has already gone longer than I had expected it would. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong... I'm looking at CM Punk's meter. That's where it's all gone shit. Okay, defeat Punk by a pinfall, so yeah, I screwed up. I actually have corner step-up Enzugiri and step-up Enzugiri. Alberto Del Rio is really fun to play as, actually. He does show up at least one more time before this whole thing's over. Because, yeah, he jumps in with Money in the Bank, and, well, you'll see. But I gotta win by pinfall or I actually screw this up. Even though I could have gotten submission here. He's got the extra slowed down heel version of his theme music here. Alberto Del Rio has also left WWE in the meantime. Wasn't quite as big a deal for most fans as CM Punk leaving, but I thought it was a shame. He's really good. He was in this sort of jobber to the stars hell before he left, but here he just beat CM Punk, the guy who just beat John Cena, and became the WWE champion, not the world champion. At that point there was two separate belts, and the WWE one was the one that mattered. He's the WWE champion, folks. How's them apples?
For the first time ever, it is WWE champion versus WWE champion.
The first time since WWE Champion was a created character in a Mortal Kombat game that allowed you to do created characters somehow. No, the match.
CM Punk is declared the undisputed WWE champion. What the hell? Kevin Nash!
Why am I suddenly on commentary? I wasn't on commentary a minute ago. He did get the step-up Enzugiri, so yeah, I actually essentially won the right way, except with a few more setup moves.
But when both CM Punk and John Cena
and someone holding an animal from the Muppets sign.
Del Rio's newly won WWE Championship, COO Triple H sets up a match on Raw to decide the new #1 contender.
Alberto Del Rio's like, I'm not going to defend against anyone. I'm just going to be the champion permanently with no title defenses. CM Punk and John Cena had really good in-ring chemistry together, but I wasn't watching that year. I have this on again, off again watching WWE thing, and they make it sound like they had matches every freaking week. Oh, Edmonton, Alberta. That's a tough one. Canada usually pretty contrary as far as rooting for who WWE tells you is the good guy. But Alberta, a little bit more, how can I put this? A little bit more rural than, say, they went to like Toronto. The fans would be all over booing John Cena. Alberta, they might be a little bit more tolerant. Then again, it is Canada, and he does do the, like, support our troops thing, and they know he means American troops. It is a characteristic of Canadian pro wrestling fans. They as a group, tend to favor booing the guys that are supposed to be the good guys. All goes back to when they tried to turn Bret Hart into a bad guy in Canada. It was like, nope. Or nope, eh? Because Canadians, they say eh. Yeah. Canada is like America, but just different enough that you can make fun of them for not being exactly like you. And it's not even racist, because Canada isn't a race, despite what Stone Cold Steve Austin says. Okay, sorry, real briefly. Stone Cold Steve Austin, in a promo, when he was a bad guy in Canada and was being booed, delivered... It was not a famous line that a lot of people remember. I just remember it because I thought it was hilarious. The Canadians were booing him, and Steve Austin says, "I cannot believe the mentality of the Canadian race." So there you go, that's why I said that. It's not hate, it's heritage. Come on, John. He's the Southern Rebel from West Newbury, Massachusetts. He's not supposed to be a Southern Rebel. He just has a red, white, and kind of orangish red. Sorry, he had orangish red, white, and blue theme. He's got white stars and a blue background. That's not going to get you a lot of cheers in Canada. They're going to light the sky on fire with a star-shaped object. Sorry. Watching the Star Trek Holiday Special fairly recently. It features a song from the Jefferson Starship called Light the Sky on Fire. Do yourself a favor. Do not check it out. He's got his soul straight. He'll brush your mouth like Colgate. I think this is probably right around the time that WWE started to acknowledge Cena was getting booed a lot. Because against Punk, it was really, really happening a lot. So I guess CM Punk is finally going to lose to Cena. I mean, it was going to happen at some point during this thing. I don't know what kind of crazy plot shenanigans will happen after the match, but we're playing as Cena, and our objective is beat CM Punk. Oddly enough, it just says defeat him. It's not giving us any specifics. Can I get him to tap out, and will that work? Not a mean reversal, a nice reversal. John Cena, great technical wrestler with the bow and arrow. He took that out of the technical wrestling handbook of Hulk Hogan. I don't know if Hulk Hogan ever actually used the bow and arrow. He might have as a heel, but it was... I remember it being a big, like every, whether it's WWE, WWF, or WCW / NWO game where you could play as Hulk Hogan. I guess not WWF, because the WWF video games back when they were WWF didn't really do submissions that much, but you did seem to have Hulk Hogan doing the bow and arrow a lot. He almost took his head off with that lariat. You can't see me. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, trying to put him away. Just letting you know you can't see me. Incredible move by John Cena. Been instructed to perform the attitude adjustment. He goes kip up into comeback, attitude adjustment. It gets plot countered, which I guess makes his kip up not look that retarded. It's like he took getting hit with the attitude adjustment kind of personal. Oh my gosh, this could be it for Cena. Less than a 1 count. This could be it for... Oh, less than a 1 count, okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, this is his comeback. CM Punk is pulling forward in this match. I don't get the whole button input show up for the opponent's comeback, because it's supposed to be if the person doing the comeback Ah, damn. Successfully hits that, they get their comeback to go. I don't know if you can counter it some way. So I appear to have just lost this match. Unless he presses me up against the ropes. Or I can get a little John Cena kick-out power going. What? That was... I don't remember that. That's pretty lame.
The superstars in the locker room were not exactly thrilled either.
Shawn Michaels in the NWO. It's like, wow, that would have been a big fucking deal in 1998. Or whenever that stuff was going down. Probably got my years all wrong. That was probably like 10 years before the NWO debuted. Yeah, I do believe that was before there was an NWO. So if Shawn Michaels revealed himself to the NWO in 1998, that would have been pretty impressive. I might be wrong. Maybe they were around in 98. Somebody can look it up if they feel like it. Don't worry about it, though. If you feel like it, look it up.
Of course, nobody can forget the mistake by guest referee Triple H in the SummerSlam matchup.
You mean telling Kevin Nash to come powerbomb the winner? Because he knew that the title was going to Alberto Del Rio anyway.
He's just not that good. What? Are you serious? Do you realize Punk has beaten Cena on 2 different occasions over the past? It's been an incredible match.
Well, not this again. Would you just go down to my finisher like everyone else? Back brain kick, shades of fighter Hayabusa. Okay, Alberto Del Rio, though his eyes are cartoonishly big, is the most normal looking human here. Do you think he's closing in on the championship goal? Is that what you think's going on? These little button smash sequences are like shades of... Oh. It's like a boss fight in wet. Lame. This is Raw, it's not a pay-per-view, so, you know, expectations a little different. I'm looking forward to the match where we play as CM Punk and get our revenge on Kevin Nash, though. That's going to be fun. Smirk, smirk, smirk. It's just some stomps. I mean, yeah, in real life, you stomp somebody who's trapped in a corner. It's pretty violent. In wrestling, it's just kind of normal. Del Rio, the vicious man with the shiny panties. Speaking of somebody, here's somebody. Hey, get away from him. I can't do a John Laurinaitis impression. Everyone else in the world seems to do one, but... Name is John. Yeah! These two huge men are going to destroy Ric Flair. It's for Bobo. Now, Alberto Del Rio doesn't know who to listen to. The referee's telling him to get off. There's a fan yell, do it again, do it again. Perhaps if somebody had, like, mesmeric powers over Alberto Del Rio, they'd be able to get control.
It was my destiny to be the WWE champion. I want to represent every one of you. This match is over. With respect.
Josh Matthews gets a brief appearance in WWE2K15. This match is over.
A real champion.
It does my career. Nope, I'm still on Impact. For a couple more weeks.
Not a champion of you bullying people because you say you can. And that golden destiny that you got your hands on, that makes you
the Golden Ninja Warrior.
You're about to find out that your destiny is John Cena whipping your ass.
And I believe that held true by and large.
Seizing the moment.
I'm the man who's gonna change
Well, JR also gets a brief moment in this game, although I actually think he's had quite a few.
who's gonna replace Legacy.
You mean the two guys who used to back up Randy Orton?
Which man is going to continue the illustrious...
You know, the Chinese government told Alberto Del Rio that he'd be replacing the Legacy, but he knew what they meant.
Wait a minute! That's Del Rio's fly yellow Ferrari!
Fly.
Kicking
this thing off, a little bit of auto theft.
I stole your Ferrari. How's that make you feel?
Now I'm gonna drive around, commit crimes, and then have it painted a different color to evade police detection. How's that make you feel?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is about the WWE Championship, the most coveted prize in sports entertainment since 1963. And John Cena.
Because before that, there was a prize everyone cared about a lot more.
Record 9 times.
Oh, no ring intro? Oh, I guess the in-ring intro. Huh. I would have thought they would voice act, or not voice act, but commentate them walking to the ring. I don't have a problem with it. I get kind of sick of them doing that for every match in these showcase modes, but maybe we'll get that now. Even though they're already in the ring. Nope. So who am I playing as here? What do you know? Gotta defeat him with the... See, you get one message on the bottom of the screen says win by pinfall submission, and then the objective is defeat Del Rio with an STF. So that's a submission move. What? Alright, he's working the arm already, so that makes sense. And that's part of what makes Alberto Del Rio fun to play as. There's not that many guys who have finishers and offense that focus in on the arms. It's a bit of variety. But Del Rio, despite having that really cool step-up Enzugiri kick, his finishing maneuver is actually an arm submission.
Alberto Del Rio says he wants to represent the people in the WWE title with respect, honesty, and passion.
Integrity, intelligence, and
honesty and passion. Come on,
internationale.
his actions are more like an arrogant bully than anything else. Can you really believe he's arrogant? I mean, when you have a fleet of cars and a seemingly bottomless bank account like him, it's probably pretty hard to hide. Okay, I'll give you that. But you cannot deny that he's a bully. I mean, just look at what he's done to Rey Mysterio and Christian. His cross arm breaker has unnecessarily nearly ended their careers.
He broke one arm off each, and now the two of them collectively have a normal amount of arms.
And that move was just about
because apparently he broke their arms off.
Hey now!
Hey now, hey now, hey now.
John Cena with the offense. Ow. No, not again.
John Cena with the offense. But no, not again. Why did that get the dramatic camera shot? I mean, I don't mind. It's a bit weird. Five knuckle shuffle? Okay, I was getting ready to do the top rope version, but he defeated Champions Edge and Triple Threat in a Triple H match. Damn it, stay down.
Back to Buffalo quickly. They had actually never seen a World Heavyweight Championship change hands until a few moments ago when Mark Henry defeated Randy Orton for the title here at Night of Champions.
Hey, wow, so this pay-per-view has been featured in two, count them, two separate. Oh man, I don't have a signature anymore. And that objective just disappeared. But they told me to hit him with the five knuckle shuffle. So I should really try to get another signature so I can do that. I'm also now want to hit him with this, like, I wind up for a minute and do the you can't see me dance punch.
Alberto Del Rio's path to the WWE Championship, which he claims was his destiny,
nice.
started this past summer when he won the Money in the Bank briefcase. And to capture that briefcase,
would you hit the damn stomp, Cena? I'm blaming you for this.
The Miz, Jack Swagger, Rey Mysterio, Kofi Kingston.
You really should stop walking into that, man.
R-Truth and Evan Bourne. Yeah, pretty
Alex
impressive.
Riley?
But getting back to the Money in the Bank ladder match, given Del Rio's amateur background and strong mat presence, I wouldn't have necessarily picked
It was a wonderful experience, strong man.
But He was amazing.
How do I get the damn...
Surprisingly, it's not always the
Where?
high
What's
flyers
going
in the
on? Why
ladder
can't I do the
matches.
5-knuckle
Last year
shuffle?
alone, we had Kane and Jack Swagger win Money in the Bank ladder matches. Needless to say, neither of those
Fudge.
competitors
Now I'm gonna have
are known
like...
for their aerial attacks.
Again, I don't have a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Alberto Del Rio has to be learning now what it means to be in a championship match with John
Alberto
Cena.
Del Rio learning the meaning of pain.
This match is truly emblematic of Night of Champions. What we're witnessing here
You know, that was rope break, but for some bizarre reason, I thought I heard the crowd yelling, "Alright!"
Replace legacies with his destiny. At this point, though, he's going to have to get through what looks like a very determined John Cena. Oh, that's right. Oh, John Cena.
Yeah, that's right.
On Alberto Del Rio right now. It's got to be taking him
A Boston Crab machine.
All about which man will continue the heritage of the illustrious WWE title. Will it be John Cena or Alberto Del Rio? Well, it looks to me like
There we go. I don't know why it was being so difficult to do that. I stomped him. I guess that somehow changed his position slightly.
Cena may now be moments away from victory. Watch this! And now John Cena scoops the leg.
Watch it now. Watch it. Watch it.
And he has it. STF. John
Oh, I
Cena's
think he...
got him in the STF.
That's weird. I'm surprised he escaped that easily, but he's not going to get out of 2.
Oh, out of nowhere! Cena with a textbook counter. Yeah, you know, I know some people don't want to hear it, but the truth is, John Cena is so
The truth is,
sound.
out of nowhere. No, get back down, you jerk.
He almost took his head off with that.
He almost accidentally did the attitude adjustment.
John Cena with the STF.
So somebody who actually has a legitimate submission style, and John Cena has to beat him with a shitty-looking STF.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena is now a 10-time WWE champion. Oh, that's great. Let me say it. The champ is here.
So at this point, Cena still doesn't have a straight-up, kind of shady or what's the word I'm looking for here? Controversial win over CM Punk, which is, you know, smart because now they can bring CM Punk and be his back to be his pet challenger again, based on that. But he's got the title back from Alberto Del Rio, who it's kind of sad. His little Ronnie Garvin style. They just threw him in there because somebody had to win the title so they could lose it to Cena. Bean-headed?
But you do wear her panties, don't you?
I've seen it.
Me as a man. Now deal with me as a man.
Who has control over creative?
No disqualification, Punk. Anything goes. It's not if, but when I beat you, you resign as COO at WWE. Done.
And you have to divorce Stephanie and give your kids up for adoption. If I lose, don't know. AJ has the job to free Bella every week for the rest of her life.
Following contest set for one fall is a no disqualification match.
Have managed to get this far without ever mentioning the CM Punk ice cream bar.
222 pounds, CM Punk.
Earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, John
So,
Alberto Del Rio to become a
evil heelish CM Punk, when he was on his way out, there was this whole storyline where Vince was trying to negotiate a contract to get him to stay. And CM Punk, because he was a bad guy, was being like unreasonable and wouldn't negotiate and was asking for all this stuff. And even when all of his demands were met, he still walked out because he's a quitter/quieter. And he's a jerk and he's a bad person and you shouldn't root for him or whatever. But one of the things he did, and like, you know, this is like his actual personality and sense of humor shining through, which kind of made it easier to root for him, even when you weren't meant to, was he demanded that they bring back WWE ice cream bars, because that had been something he had in like the 80s and early 90s. And maybe you were supposed to be rooting for him at this point. But he demanded they bring back the ice cream bars, and he wanted a CM Punk ice cream bar, because he used to be able to get like Hulk Hogan ice cream bars. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, yeah, I remember how Kevin Nash came out and powerbombed him and left him laying. And at that point, Punk kind of had become a good guy. The CM Punk John Cena feud segues into good guy versus good guy. And And then he came out and distracted Punk and cost Punk the title against John Cena. Yeah, Kevin Nash then left after that, so Punk never got any form of revenge against him, and that's why in my smart alecky way, I was joking before, boy, I can't wait for the match where we play as Punk and get revenge, because I knew it didn't happen. Speaking of smarky rage about how things went, I wonder who we'll be playing as when Triple H comes out of retirement to fight CM Punk, the hottest guy in the entire company at this point in time. I mean, Triple H is retired as an in-ring competitor at this point. He comes back just for this match. CM Punk is super popular. I wonder who we'll be playing as. This is our lovely picnic table. We were going to have a meal here. Don't destroy our lovely dining table. Are we even going to have a match? Is there some point where I'm going to get to take control of one of these characters? Maybe I'm so good at the game that I'm actually doing this without even pressing any buttons.
Please get this back in the ring. Oh, man.
Come on, Taz. Come on, Taz. Come on, Taz.
No. Up on the announce table. I think I got my headset back now, but look at this.
No, you don't. I can see you. You clearly don't. Michael Cole's voice has incredible carrying power. He sounds as though he's wearing a microphone headset when he isn't. You can't defeat me in my new yellow panties with black stars. So yeah, who are we going to play as here? We're playing as Triple H. Triple H wins again. Well, maybe we won't be beating CM Punk. This one's not going to resemble a match. It's going to resemble a match stick. What am I even saying?
This match could end up anywhere. Careening spine first into the barricade.
See, I always wonder why your grapple on the guy who's on the security railing is never drop them across the security railing.
I remember that night. CM Punk claims a big impact into the guardrail.
I don't think there's countouts in this. I haven't heard the ref counting anyway. Triple H never lost momentum since, 2 calls previous. Okay, now you can say it's CM Punk with momentum because the momentum actually shifted there. So there would appear to be no count out. Cole says as CM Punk throws a punch. I'm trying to whip him into the stairs, but it's suddenly I can't reverse anything.
CM Punk has incredible intensity.
Integrity and intelligence.
I find it ironic that Triple H played an integral role in re-signing CM Punk this past summer. And now they're engaged in one of the most
in fisticuffs. I am not really having a lot of luck with the counters here. And then I immediately hit a counter, so I look like I'm just a whining douchebag. But it's okay.
Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, and Eric Bischoff are living proof of this. And you would have to think that
okay, and after all that, I managed to not whip him into the stairs, ever.
Back in the WWE family. Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Not really intimidation, more like
he was one step ahead on that one.
Cheap, easy way to build up my finisher meter. That is not what I did.
Man. Oof. Believe it or not, CM Punk actually said, man, it looks like a car wreck out there.
Finally, it can't help but count it as being into the stairs. Oh, I didn't even mean to do the face buster. That's nice.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
So we're each going to have finishers before we do anything in the ring.
It's no disqualification. Anything goes here.
Including an elbow to the face. the most devastating illegal hold in a normal match.
Participated in some of the WWE's most brutal matches ever. CM Punk might live to regret that comment about Stephanie wearing the pants in the family.
Yeah, and I don't even want to repeat what
Especially if Stephanie comes out in drag.
And Triple H with a reversal.
That's not fair. I threw you into the stairs. I seriously, like, I'm grappling him while he's stunned, and they're not even doing a reversal animation. It just cuts directly to CM Punk does the move that I was trying to do.
When CM Punk first came to WWE, he claims Triple H saw him as a pompous,
I've got yellow
undersized,
legs and head. I'm in danger.
with the lights of the game.
Well, Triple H doesn't deny it, but he does say CM Punk has a warped internet.
Triple H doesn't deny that he's an internet darling who can't hang with the game.
Triple H, you get over in this business by making sacrifices and busting your ass in the ring every night.
Spine
That's
buster.
gotta be it. Triple H, now that's a finishing move, people.
No, it's not.
Triple H knows
It isn't. That was a spine buster. It's a transition move. It's one of his high spots. It's never been his finisher. Shut up.
right into those steps.
So basically, my obsession with getting the dang stairs to work has not worked out well for me at all.
He's really using his weight to his advantage here.
I'm actually using the... That's not the Indian Deathlock. I almost called it the Indian Deathlock. So now I gotta perform the pedigree, but I believe it has to be in the ring for it to trigger whatever cinematic it's meant to trigger.
Also leave with the victory.
Well, that's the question, Cole. But it doesn't look good for him right now. CM Punk may have insulted the wrong person.
Nice job. Just wander in. Now bend over.
This is over. And Punk stays alive. What?
And in Triple H's mind, he'd probably just put over CM Punk big time by letting him kick out of the pedigree once. Even though Triple H is at this point supposed to be retired, and CM Punk is supposed to be like the number 1 or 2. Oh, never mind. Nash isn't gone yet. But as I already spoiled, he does disappear before CM Punk and him ever get to have a one-on-one match.
Kevin Nash stepping over the top rope and in the ring. Oh, he hammers CM Punk.
Some fans squealing like a pig in the audience. So the match ends in this nonsense after Triple H has hit his finisher and CM Punk is kicked out once. So I don't know who it is we're meant as fans to think was going to win.
They were best buddies. And now Punk. CM Punk now coming to get some on Nash.
Punk, put him in a knee bar. No, put him in an ice cream bar. His new finisher, new submission move, the ice cream bar. So yeah, this is going to happen again, and CM Punk never got revenge. Later, he would quit the WWE and tell anyone who was listening that it was because bullshit politics meant that no matter how over he got with the crowd, they always found ways to make him look like a chump. Don't know what he thinks he's talking about, but anyway. You know who could save this? Not this LP, because I'm just gone into smart mode and become unentertaining. But who could save this match and take out the invincible Kevin Nash? Only Mark Henry. Mark Henry came out here. He could handle this. I don't even remember what their ultimate explanation for why Triple H was fighting Kevin Nash was. Oh, but the match isn't over. I still get to actually defeat CM Punk. But I need to earn another pedigree, so.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. Oh man, does that look painful? This is serious.
Oh, it's no DQ. I should be using the damn sledgehammer, actually. It's like Triple H's trademark whoppet.
Could be the difference maker.
And I get turned around the wrong way. Brilliant. Of course that's what I meant to do, game, is to swing a sledgehammer in the general direction of the crowd, while Punk, who I had seen coming for forever, is walking up behind me. I do not want to lose now. This match has been too freaking long. Get out of the ring.
Yeah, but that all changed when Punk verbally assaulted the COO of this company and his family. And knowing big collision with that restraining wall.
I wonder if I can get Spirit from beating up the corpse of Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash will not move from this point forward because he's tired. He also is supposed to have gotten hit in the head with a sledgehammer, in fairness.
Oh, stop at the last second.
Oh, stop!
No. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Kevin Nash is like flipping around.
And there's another smack.
So I don't get to hit him over the head? I guess you do, but only if you manually aim it that way.
You know, you have to wonder what was going through Triple H's mind when he had to deliver the news to his
You know what's going through his mind? Spine buster.
CM Punk has said numerous times that he wants change. But to get that change, he's going to have to go through what looks to be a very determined Triple H. Speaking of change, Triple H said he would give it to Punk, but not before kicking his butt first. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Although I think
well, actually, he's kind of standing there.
What a skinny fat ass is.
Yeah, he called CM Punk a skinny fat ass, famously. Thank you for coming in and setting yourself up for the pedigree the exact same way as before by simply walking up to me and getting pinned. And I'm calling it there because I gotta take a quick break here. But yeah, so if you're following the narrative of CM Punk famously left the company even though he was promoted as one of their top stars, what's the deal? Well, it really stood out to me. He did this podcast interview with like a friend of his who was a pro wrestler who had very briefly been in WWE, but was kind of more famous on the independent circuit, named Colt Cabana. And he's kind of explaining all these grievances he has to Colt Cabana because like they were friends before either of them really made it big, and he trusts Colt Cabana not to like try to use his story for his own nefarious ends or whatever. And he's explaining all this shit he's pissed off about, and he's talking about how backstage Triple H is such a dick, and he's like, he just kept undermining my ability to like become a bigger player, and this, that, and the other. And Colt Cabana's like, yeah, didn't he like come out of retirement, beat you once, and then go back into retirement, so there's never a follow-up match? And CM Punk said, motherfucker, I forgot that part. So the hustle, loyalty, disrespect, as far as like gameplay and variety of matches and stuff, I mean, God, the Triple H Shawn Michaels one has all these goofy ass three stages of hell bullshit. But this is one of the most fun of the 2K story modes, and it's even more fun in the context of they had to pay Punk a boatload of money to even use it because he was so pissed off after this and some other things too, which we won't get into here, like being pissed off at the WWE doctors about stuff and whatnot and so forth, that he actually quit the company in frustration. And you can kind of watch it play out as we go. Oh, I can't wait till The Rock shows up in this 2K story mode. But that hasn't happened yet. That is to come, along with hopefully a lot of other good action that you'll tune in for and watch me make smarky commentary over. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching WWE 2K15 Sphere of Influence, The Old Blood, etc. See you guys next time.